Hello friends, in this video let us learn how to solve the problem of finding resultant of concurrence force system. This is our problem. Find magnitude and direction of resultant of the following system of forces and show it by sketch. The forces are given. We are supposed to draw the sketch first, then we have to solve the problem. Let us show sketch for this problem. These are the directions. This is north direction, whereas this is south direction. This is east direction and this is west direction. Now let us indicate first force, that is 4 Newton acting due north. The first force is acting along north direction and its magnitude is 4 Newton. Magnitude is 4 Newton. Second force 3 Newton acting northwest towards the point. Second force is acting northwest, means this force is dividing this 90-degree angle between north and west into equal parts and it is acting towards the point, means this is push type of force. This is push type of force and angle is northwest, means it is at the center of this quadrant, 45 degree, and magnitude is 3 Newton. 3 Newton magnitude. Now third force 1.5 Newton acting due east. Third force is acting due east, means it is acting along this east direction. Its magnitude is 1.5 Newton. 1.5 Newton acting due east. Fourth force 1 Newton acting 30 degree west of south and away from the point. It is acting 30 degree west of south, means we have to move from south to west, west of south. See, try to understand this. West of south means we have west of south, we have to move from south to west. This angle is 30 degree, but it's better to take all the acute angles with x-axis for our convenience. This angle is 60 degree, as this is 30, this will be 60 degree. Now the last force is 5 Newton acting 60 degree north of west. North of west means we have to move from west to north. What angle? 60 degree, and it is acting away from the point, means this is pull type of force. It is acting at 60 degree, acting at 60 degree, and magnitude is 5 Newton. In total we have 5 forces. Now let us solve this problem step by step. We have shown all the forces given on the sketch. Now first of all we need to find sigma fx, means what? It is addition of all the horizontal component of given forces. Sigma fx is equal to first force, it is 1.5, the angle made by this with x-axis, as it is due east, acting along due east, the angle made by this force with x-axis is 0. Therefore it is 1.5 cos of 0. Second force, it is acting due north, therefore there will not be any component along x-axis for this force 4 Newton. If we skip this force, no problem. Even if you take 4 into cos of 90 is equal to 0, need not to be taken. Therefore now let's move to this force, 5 Newton force. It is pull type of force, and as it is in second quadrant, its horizontal component will act towards left, vertical component will act upward, it will be positive vertical component, and horizontal component will be negative. 5 cos of this angle 60 minus 5 cos 60. Now let's move to third force. It is push type of force. As it is push type of force and it is in second quadrant, its horizontal component will be positive as it is acting towards right, and vertical component it is negative as it is acting downwards. Vertical component will be negative. Okay, now we are finding sigma fx. Therefore 3 cos of 45 towards right it is positive. 3 cos 45 as it is push type of force and is in second quadrant, therefore its horizontal component is positive and vertical component is negative as a vertical component is acting downwards. Now the fourth force, 1 Newton acting 30 degree west of south away from the point. It is acting away from the point and it is in third quadrant, therefore its components will be horizontal components towards left negative, vertical component towards down it is also negative. For this force, magnitude for fourth force is 1 Newton. I have not written 1 Newton. We have to take angle with x-axis for our set of formula for horizontal and vertical components. Therefore 1 cos of 60 with negative sign minus 1 cos of 60. Okay, all the horizontal components are over. 1 2 3 4. Here we are getting 4 and forces are 5 because horizontal component of one force is vanishing because of cos 90 angle. Okay, now let's find this value. (1.5) cos 0 is 1. 1.5 minus of 5 into cos 60 plus 3 into cos 45 minus 1 into cos 60 minus cos 60. The answer is 0.6213 newtons. Now let's find sigma Fy, that is summation of vertical components of all the forces. Now vertical component of this first force 1.5 Newton. Okay, it is third force. Okay, let us start from this as per diagram. You can go in this sequence also, no problem. Now let's talk about this 1.5 Newton force. Vertical component of this 1.5 Newton acting due east force will be 0 because 1.5 sin 0, it will be 0. Need not to take this, even if you take it will be 0 because of sin 0 angle. Now let's talk about this vertical component for this force 4 Newton. 4 sin 90, sin 90 is 1, 4 sin 90, 4 sin 90. Now this force, it is 5 sin 60, 5 sin 60, as it is in second quadrant, vertical component is positive. 5 sin 60 plus 5 sin 60. Now this is third force, which is push type of force in second quadrant, therefore its vertical component is negative, it will act towards down. It is 3 sin 45 minus 3 sin 45, 3 sin 45. Then this force, it is in third quadrant and its vertical component will act in the downward direction. And magnitude is 1 Newton, angle with x-axis is 60 degree. 1 sin 60 acting downward minus 1 sin 60. Now let's find this value, sigma Fy value, using calculator. 4 sin 90, sin 90 is 1, 4 plus 5 into sin 60 minus 3 into sin 45 minus 1 into sin 60 is equal to 5.34 5.3427. Need not to take 4 digits, even if you take 2 digits it will be sufficient. Newton. Now we have calculated sigma fx value, that is summation of all horizontal components of given forces. Then we have calculated sigma fi value, means summation of all vertical components of given forces. Then next step is to find the resultant. Resultant is given by r is equal to root of under root sigma fx square plus sigma fy square is equal to root of sigma fx value 0.6213 square plus sigma fy value 5.3427 square, which is equal to 0.6213 square plus 5.3427 square is equal to root of answer is equal to 5.37. It is coming 5.3787. I am writing only 2 digits. Newton. As the value of resultant is positive, therefore the resultant is lying in first quadrant. And let's find the direction of this resultant. To find the direction of resultant, we have to use tan inverse sigma fy by sigma fx formula. Now let's find direction of resultant. Direction of resultant, theta is equal to tan inverse sigma fy by sigma fx is equal to tan inverse sigma fy is 5.3427 upon sigma fx is 0.6213 is equal to, let's find this value, 5.3427 upon 0.6213 is equal to inverse tan inverse of this answer is equal to 83.36 degrees. If you write it in degrees minutes, it will be 83 degree 22 seconds. 83 degree 22 seconds. That's it for this short video. Let's stop here. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.